Suddenly it worked. This microphone. Let's try a different microphone. See if that helps. Man, look at that stream lag. Let's try a different microphone. See if that helps. Yeah, okay, that'll be work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Man, look at that stream lag. All right, like I was saying, welcome to Blueprints. This is my first play, but I did play the demo, so I do know a little bit about what we're getting into. I'll go ahead and hit play on stream now, on Steam, sorry, and we'll get it loading up here. Not sure why it's going to that screen. So that's the problem with it going to that screen, is that I can't see my stuff. It's not even doing the game capture right. There it is. Alright, settings, graphics, first things first. Full screen. Over to here. Full screen. Excellent. Oh, there's just a switch monitors button. That's funny. I should have just used that. Alright, so we're here, and we're gonna play. So yeah, the blueprints, it's gonna give us a lot of stuff about, it's gonna give us a lot of, upkeep and upkeep. What the heck am I talking about? It'll describe the game as we go, because like I said, this is my first time playing. I know a little bit, but we'll let the game tell you about it. I'm gonna do a quick audio check real quick. It's gonna give us a lot of upkeep. Upkeep. What the heck am I talking about? It'll describe the game as we go, because like I said, this is my first time playing. I know a little bit, but we'll let the game tell you about it. All right, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think that's a good balance. So let us proceed with a new game. Yeah, this was one of those games where when I played the demo, I was like, yes, I'm going to devote hours and hours and hours to this game. I even, like, you had 3 slots with the demo, so I would even try to cheese it so that I didn't actually finish the last one, and I could just keep replaying it. But eventually they got wise and they took the demo off.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Look at that place. Wish I
The
had a
above
grand
provision
uncle.
and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
But then who gets it?
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Alright, so not so distant past.
Sinclair.
Yes, the Sinclair legacy. Yes. But no, I so wish that I had a great uncle who could just bequeath me a huge mansion like this. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, you just get a call one day. I do like the graphics. It's like low graphics but high quality, if that makes sense. Alright. I can't grab anything there. This is talking about exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose a single footprint. When you have no longer, you'll have to call it a day. We got 50 in the top left there. Is that... No, wait. There's no picture of Mr. Sinclair. Okay, we got an ace of spades, queen of diamonds, time. It's been a while since I used analog. Looks like 8:05. And then what's this? Okay, some kind of village. Alright. Now I will say, from trial and error, going out and coming back in, that counts as entering a new room. And there is stuff outside. Open only in the event of my depth. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off of the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of your previous days. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair." And this is our blueprint, the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You may access the blueprint menu anytime by pressing tab. Here it is, the Mount Holly blueprint. As you can see, this has a 5x9 grid. That's 45. But somehow, there's actually 46. Here we have an inventory. We can check out different rooms. You see our foot count, and we can call it a day. But we're just getting started. So, I think we should go right first. We can go forward, left, or right, or we can go outside. I think we should go right first. Any problem with that? No? Okay. Okay, we got 3 choices. We got a hallway, which I think is a great option. We have a closet, and then a bedroom. And we get 2. So basically going into and out of this room cost us nothing, which is nice. Looking at the blueprint map, it's kind of like a ghost image of it, but basically we got like 2 this way, 2 this way, and then 8 up. So I'm thinking hallway. Yeah, hallway. Watch the foot counter. Boom, down to 49. Now, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. We're currently in the east wing. Safety pin. With puzzle games, you always got to look at the artwork and stuff. I will say I don't think any of it came up in my previous plays of the demo, but one of these days I'm gonna find out what those cards in the front room are for. Parlor is a good one, especially because this is a corner, but so is a pantry. And from the demo, I think parlor is going to be the best choice, even though storeroom is also good. Actually, reconsidering, I'm going to go with storeroom. Got a coin there. Bunch of stuff we don't need. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at him. What's his name? I think that's Reggie. That's Reggie. I don't know, but I'm calling him Reggie. Oop, got a gem. What's this? Like a little model part of a house? Interesting. And a key. All good things. Anything else in here? A stag. Alright, we're down to 48. Now I'll go back to 47. We'll go this way. Ooh. You want to avoid... I can't remember why we want to avoid the red rooms. But unless we're trying to get a bunch of red rooms, we should avoid the red rooms. I'm pretty sure. Spare room, I'm pretty sure, needs a key on the other side. We do have a key. I'm thinking pantry. It gives us another door and some money. And Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I'll take that change. This will all be mine one day, after all. And the apple, which gives us 2 steps back. Always good to get more steppies. Now, we'll check out that old blueprint map. I think for this one, either of these would be okay, but I'm loath to lose another door. When we had 3, went up to 4, went down to 3, now we're down again to 3. So I think bedroom will be good, especially because it'll make traversing backwards if we have to not as costly. Okay. Now, it didn't say there was anything in here, but sometimes there's stuff in here. And there might be more stuff than I thought. What's this? Greetings from Reddington. That's a mirror. It doesn't work. Ah, this must be grandmother? It was weird, because when Mr. Sinclair mentioned grandmother, was he talking about my grandmother or his grandmother? That's a neat table. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, the Nook. The Nook. The Den is an excellent choice, and I think it's the one we're going to go with. Check our map real quick. Absolutely den all the way. Da-da-da. What a nice den. So denny. Empty shelf. Oh, clocks. These appear to be set at the same time. Interesting things there. Those seem to match. What time would that be? It doesn't say. 111 and 9 and 3. Interesting, interesting. Looks like it's almost 9:15. A lot of clocks here. A lot of clocks here. It's like they want me to know what time it is. A lot of clocks. Not to mention, we gotta get this gem right here. It's decent looking fire, honestly. Decent looking fire. So, should we go that way? Or that way? Well, I'm all for forward progress. Food for sale, and it requires a gem. And then both of these are dead ends. Something to remember about dead ends is you gotta get them eventually, right? Right? So, should I try to use all my great tiles up and then have to backtrack and use all my not so great tiles? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go for the kitchen though. We're gonna, you know, this is only day one. We'll ride or die on it, you know. The menu today, I can buy some stuff, but today's course is glazed salmon. The main course is served only in the dining room, and it gives you 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium in the house. Interesting. I imagine that bonus is gonna change depending on what the dish is. Top-boiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce, served over spinach leaf. Interesting, very nice, very nice. I currently have 5. I could get 5 more steps. I'm trying to remember what else we use the coins for. If I find 3 more, I can get the club sandwich. So yeah, let's yeah, like I said, we're gonna ride or die, you know. I'm gonna power on and hope that I find 3 more gold before I have to backtrack this way. Oh look, what a nice whole glass wall we have here. Nice statue, random boat, bench. Very nice, very nice. Is that a radiator? I don't know. Okay. Did I miss anything? Now that clock right there. That's not a clock, that's a scale. Okay. It's also a scale. Okay. Ooh, it's locked. We gotta use our key. Ooh, the chapel. Definitely not gonna go for the chapel. Lose 1 gold every time you enter. Hate the chapel. Unless I'm broke, then I love the chapel in this game. Corridor is always left unlocked. That's handy. We look at our map. I say we go for it. Yeah. You know? Whoop, whoop. Did I see a thing? Did a thing pop up? There's hats everywhere, and all the stuff's off the walls. It's like this guy knew he was dying or something. Ooh, security. Oh, we gotta have security. And this is a great spot because it's literally, I mean, like, if you're gonna have a security room that didn't also function as like an entry point, it makes sense to have it like pretty close to the center, right? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Ooh, cutscene. much drama. I love it. Yeah, security cameras. Whoa! Watch yourself, man. Also, if you're gonna have a camera in a security room, make it face away from the screens. Oh, we'll get back to that. That's some weird looking coffee. Alright, I noticed this coming in. Effective the first week of December, payroll for the terminal password. Can anybody read that? I can't read that. Alright. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress. Huh. Again, weird looking coffee. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. Unless written by hand. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. So this one's false, and this one's true. So we're gonna need to get some key cards. There's one trunk that we haven't gotten yet. This is only gonna check out the rooms that we've already been in. So we've missed one trunk. Keycard system within the estate can only be unlocked with an electrical keycard. Keycard system is currently operational. So what I just did there was put us on low security level and make it so that in the event of a power outage, the doors unlock. And then if I try to log in a network, it's going to ask for a password, which I don't have. Yes, I understand that's the incorrect password. Alright. Okay, okay. So we got a vault, looks like a piano room, looks like a pool, jewelry store area, museum piece thing, warehouse, nursery, closet of some kind, storeroom, we saw that one earlier, the same vault. Why we got the same thing on two screens, guys? Doesn't make any sense. That's cool. I don't think it updated your position in the room before. Well, that looks like some kind of study. We should go there. Okay. I can only read the notebook. Well, we got two doors. Orient. So, I'm guessing we go right. Makes sense to me, right? It's locked that I don't have a key. What about this one? Not locked. I like the drawing room, but it requires a gem. And now that I'm in here, I can't get out. can't just undecide. I see. You must select one to draft. I'm gonna go for the chapel. And here's the thing. As soon as I go in there, I'm gonna lose a footprint and a gold. And if I have to backtrack, I'll end up losing more gold. All right, well let's check it out real quick. Let's check it out. Ooh, pro move here. So check this out. There's nothing in there. Sometimes there's some coins in there, but right now there's nothing in there. So there's nothing in there except 2 doors. I could backtrack to the den, go through this door. Because think about it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just to get back to the entrance hall. Or I just lose a gold. I'll just have to lose a gold. That's just the most ethical thing to do. I say we go left toward the den. Actually, no. No, you know what? I'm going to backtrack to the kitchen, buy the salad, have no money, but more footsteps, and then we'll go to the chapel. Salad. Did that just say +0? Did it just say +0? What the heck? It's supposed to give me 5 freaking steps. Oh, is it because I'm buying it to avoid paying my church fees? Don't have a gem. I do need a key. The nook. Ooh, look at that, there's a chest. This trunk is locked. Now the question becomes, do we use this key to unlock that trunk? Or, noteworthy, as you continue on your adventures, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Alright, well I got a notepad and a pen, so yeah, I can do that. Let's see, I can get this going and then not go through it. Oh, I wish I had 2 gems for the passageway. That's such a good one. Guest bedroom though, quick 10. I like that. Gets that out of the way. It's one of these 2. I'm gonna go with guest bedroom. It just seems like the better option. We pop in. Oop, look, another key. Thank God I don't have to choose. I can open that trunk. A letter. I always read the letters. Always read the letters. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dodge to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Whoever that is, I don't know if it's a woman, but I made an artistic choice. Alright, back up to 48. Open the trunk. Be something good. Please. Oh, baby. Worth it. Alright. Back into here. Let's just see what's this way. Dark room. Okay, Keycard entry system off. There we go. Keycards, don't gotta worry about them. Cabinet seems to be scratched out. Garage lights, we'll turn those on. Gymnasium off. And dark room off. I think that wait, what's with the vac indicators? I didn't mess with that. Okay, they're all going green. I don't know if that's good or not, but they're all green now. Again, not losing money in here. Love that for me. This door's locked, but I have a key. Use. There is one problem, by the way. Now this den door goes nowhere, and that bothers me. It really does. It shouldn't, because it was out of my control, but it bothers me. I'm gonna go for parlor. Just makes sense. Yes. What a nice parlor. Big curtains on the windows. Bit stuffy in here, man. Open it up. Alright, we'll take this, whatever it is, wind up key. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So, we have 3 boxes. The blue box. This box is the black box. Clearly, this one's telling the truth. I mean, this is a lie. This box is the blue box. Once again, we have a case of mistaken identity. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This one claims to be black. Both of these are lying, which means this one must tell the truth, which means this is the one with the gems. Big brain. Big brain. Yes! Victory is mine. We gemming out here. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I mean, passageway is looking really good to me, and I got the gems for it. This one's, I like this one. This one's going well. Okay. I think we're gonna go north. You know, let's drive toward. Oh, it's locked, and I don't have a key anymore. Okay, can't go north. Let's go west. The terrace makes green rooms not cost money to draft, but it's also a dead end, whereas the commissary costs 1 to craft, but has a door leading north. And it has items for sale. I, of course, have no money. Terrace. Sure, we'll go to the terrace. It's a nice terrace. Look, an orange. Oh, yes, thank you. I had a salad earlier. It's made of air. Give me no steps at all. Huh. Tea. Orange path tree. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, well. Got 3 steps out of that. Door to the north is locked, so we'll go south. Have to. We gotta go south. Ah, the courtyard. It would probably normally cost gems to get this bad boy, but we got it for free. And both of its doors lead nowhere. But then again, so does the spare room. So we're gonna have to backtrack from here. But it's alright. Because now we have a shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. You don't say. And look what we have here. A pile of dirt. That needs to be dug. A worthless old brick. Not worth picking up. Is it bad that I kind of wanted to pick it up anyway? You know, like, it's there, it's a brick. But yeah, see, that's what happens when you build doors where there are no possibility of doors. So now, we can't go north because we still don't have a key. We're going to have to pop back into security. And then go all the way back to the entrance hall. And at this point, oh my gosh, we're going to have, oh no. Do you see what we've done? Do you see what we've done? Once we get back to the entrance hall, yeah, we can make one up here, and yeah, we can make some this way. If we don't get a key, we're done right there, because that's our only way out, and it needs a key. Dang. And not only that, but we're gonna have to backtrack all the way back, and then have to forward track all the way back to here. It's gonna be so annoying. It happens, you know, it happens. It's day 1. It's okay. We still got 42 steps, which is crazy. We've been playing all this time and we've effectively only used 10 steps. Prudence suggests that we stop here and check our inventory real quick. Still just 1 trunk and car keys. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna go back right now, but I am going to write a quick note saying that car keys must be in, not the parlor because we checked it right after, sorry, not the chapel, utility closet, nook, or bedroom, because we checked all that, didn't we? Or did we? You know what? Heck it. I'm going to go back and look right now. I'm going to go this way first. No, there's no way. I definitely checked on the way, didn't I? I'll go this way first. Parlor. Car keys. Right there. Okay, thank God. Thank God I went this way first. We got the car keys. So now there's only the 1 trunk, which is back that way somewhere. Yeah, because that dead ends and that dead ends. Okay. What you don't want to do is take a wrong turn and waste a bunch of steps getting lost. Yep, see now that door's blocked up. I'm gonna get 2 back. Then lose another one. We already read that note. Alright. So this is a lie because it's not handwritten. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the opposite is true. Alright, let's see what we got here. Knowing that it's not going to go anywhere, I'm going to just use the closet. And because I see stuff, I'm going to go in. Because yes, a key and a gem are worth it. And for the same reason, I'm actually going to pop back into here. Wait, I just picked up a key. Oh, it's a silver key. Spare room is the only one we can do, and it's going to be locked on the other side probably. So we're toast. I think we're toasted here. Okay, we're not. That's good. That's good. I would say billiard room. Because there's a puzzle, and I believe I remember how to solve it. Okay, this pool tip. Okay. Ooh, got some dice. A pair of ivory dice. +2. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor pans. Nice, 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 nice. That might be very handy. All right. So that's right. Okay, yes, 15. +1, 16. 12 minus 10, 2. 6 minus 5, 1. 2 times 5, 10. 10 minus 5 times 4. That would actually be 20 minus 10. That must have been the wrong answer. So 15. 15 +1. 16. 12 minus 10 is 2. Or is it 16 minus 12? That'd be 4, so it wouldn't work. So yeah, it must be 2. And then yeah, so that's like plus, minus, okay. 6 minus 5, 1. 2 times 5, 10. So 10 minus 5 would be 5. Times 4 would be 20. That's bad PEMDAS, okay? That's bad PEMDAS. I will say, it's just, I understand that you gotta go and gotta establish an order somehow, but if you wrote that formula out, that's not what the answer would be. It would have been 20 minus 10. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here for us. There's sometimes money laying around, but not today, apparently. Big shame, big sad. Can we proceed? West Wing Hall. Should we redraw? Because I want to save West Wing Hall for going farther north, This might be beneficial long term. Oop, we got another hole to dig. So glad I got that shovel. Some coins. Yes. Thank you. And oop, another hole to dig. Yes, yes. A turnip. 6 more feet. We love that. Okay, and that did use one of my dice. We got a gem, and occasionally you may discover small amounts of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Interesting. Well, we did that. There's nothing else out here for us, I'm pretty sure. So these two are just, they don't exist. We can't get to them, so they're gone. What we'll do then is, and we have 1 key. No, we have 1 silver key, which means it's not gonna, oh my gosh. I think we gotta go outside and hope we can find a key out there, which I don't think I ever have. There isn't a key to just sitting here, is there? Wouldn't that be convenient? Yep, so we just lost a footprint there. And then over here. Now, it wouldn't give us the hand if we couldn't interact with it more meaningfully than that, right? So I expect... Oh, make a wish. I'll make a wish. Cost me a coin, but I think this runs toast anyway. So yeah, I'll make a wish. I think we're gonna lose another step down here. Maybe not. That's cool. Like what is that? How do we get there? What's this? See, I don't even know. I don't even know. It might be like DLC stuff for the future. But I don't know. Okay, we haven't lost another one yet. I have not even been looking for dig holes. Okay. This is spooky. And I think I'm about to lose another footstep. I haven't, but it's very dark. Can I grab a torch? No. And this way appears to be blocked with just boxes and boxes of stuff. Doesn't appear to be any notes to read or things to pick up. Alright, now we look for dig spots. Not seeing any dig spots. Okay. Never fear, there's more grounds to explore. Might lose another one here. Yep, there it is. Alright, what about this door? It's clearly something. Hope it's not a mausoleum. Private drive, the grounds. Oh yeah, this is my campsite. This is where I return every night when I'm too tired to go on. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in this state overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Yes. Yes, yes. Ah, what have we here? Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think so. Look at all those apples. You know how many footsteps I could get from that? What's burning? That's weird. Anyway. What's over here? Whole lot of nothing, eh? Okay. I get it. Oh, what's that? Oh, just a rock. Thought it was a dig spot. Alright. What's these? See, I just feel like there's... I was so frustrated by all this when I was playing the demo, because there's just like so much, but then you can't do anything with most of it. And it's like, why? You're teasing me. Okay. You see that? I saw something. It was like a bunny or squirrel or something. It was probably a bird. Nope, just a rock. Okay. Look at this place. Looks like it was thrown together, but I love it. Okay. So we have a key card, a silver key, car keys, and a shovel. A dice, 3 coins, 5 gems. And we only have one door, and that door is only going to open with a key. We also have a trunk that we haven't opened yet. that, if I was a betting man, I would say is in the bedroom, maybe the storeroom, but it'll be locked. So a lot of good that does us. Yeah, it's probably that right there. Maybe, maybe not. Did I see something? Oh, it was just that gold pawn. Okay. Yeah, we are just cruising through our steps here. Not loving it. Okay, let's see what's in the inventory. 2 gems that I haven't picked up and 1 trunk. Ah, but that's because they're in the green rooms that we already have, but have yet to do anything with. I'm a fool. I should have spent money in the kitchen. It's okay. It'd be worth losing a couple steps. Although it would have been better not to lose them at all. Banana. Not worth it. Would have been worth it the first time, not worth it the second time. Yep. Also, you know, if you think about it logically, realistically though, special keys, silver key. Okay, cool. So we're not dead in the water yet. Dark room, I will admit, I already turned off the lights in the dark room. And this is a 3-way, which is great. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3. Okay. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. This is a 4-way. This is a 3-way. I'm gonna go dark room because I already did the lights. Which, admittedly, yes, it's very dark in here, but there's a reason. I can't remember what the reason is, but there was a reason why I needed to turn the light off in here. I can't remember what it is for the life of me, but there was a reason. Yep. Well, it's locked. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? They're both locked, which means I'm dead in the water, which means there's nowhere for me to go. We'll go to the courtyard first. Hey, look, a gem that was not there before. How amazing is that? Look, a gem that wasn't there before. How amazing is that? Now, if we look, patio, dead end. Nook, dead end. Courtyard, dead end. These 2 don't exist. No way to go north there, or here. There's 2 doors here, both locked. And I got no keys. Except car keys. And I got 12 footsteps left. Nothing I can do. Gonna have to call it a day. As well as your current inventory. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, I got all these gems and coins, but I traded all. I traded all for some keys. I should have got that locksmith earlier, but I think I didn't have any gems for it. Ah, a mid-sized villa. All right. Just shared that. Stream out. Steps taken 70 steps. I took 20 more steps than I started with. And still had like 12 left at the end. Got to rank 6. They got that by what row you get to. So like 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. I'm actually going to leave it on this for a minute. But I'm going to mute my mic. I gotta eat a little bit. And I'll be right back. All right. Let's go on to day 2. I can't remember how many days it said we got to do this. But that'd be good information. Oh, really? Really? I misclicked and just lost 2. Yeah, thanks a lot. That's awesome. This time we're just gonna go straight. You know? Just straight. Can't lose money we don't have. Gotta check all the pews. We're just gonna go straight at it. Just, you know, hey, let's walk right to the anteroom, you know? Oh, ooh, den? Great one. Loved the den. But we can't go forward because there's like a fireplace there. Corridor, always left unlocked. Love that. Speaker says nothing in here we're not skipping right over. Alright. I think we go ahead and just do the breaker box. Get that out of the way real quick. Or should we do a storeroom so we can get a key? Let's go storeroom. I want a key. Piece of gold. Gonna lose that in the chapel here in a little bit. And do we got Reggie? Reggie! That's the real reason I went to the storeroom, for the record. Just because I wanted Reggie. Maybe we won't lose it in the chapel. Maybe we will get to spend that gold. Why are they all going left? I don't want to go left, I want to go right. If we cut it off right here, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah, there's no way forward. Oh, what a crappy day 2. Maybe this is why I always start right. We've got no way forward now. None. Period. At all. Kitchen, sure. We're gonna run this one fast and loose. There's no, it's not going anywhere now. Absolute failure. Secure. Wow. Why not get security? You know, hey, that could be helpful. Yeah, sure, security. Thank God it does. It only does the security thing on day 1. I really appreciate that. Okay. So the antechamber's locked. We can probably assume that that's a lie. Yeah. Yeah. More likely as you progress north. That's the same. Inventory, I'm pretty sure we got everything, but who knows? Yep. Well, not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed right now. That was not how I wanted this run to go. Let's go south. Let's see what we get south. Whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5. That's great. I love that. That's awesome. Can't do it. Don't have a gem. So it's not that one that can unlock. Reddington. I never did find that other trunk, for the record. Drawing room. I'd really, you know, drawing room's a great room. I love the drawing room. Let's go lavatory. Why not? Get some red rooms in this. This is going to be a really, really bad one when we get to the thing. Monogram towels. Can you get more bougie? Toilet paper the correct way, of course, of course. Love that. Man, wouldn't passageway just be hilarious? I think it would. Let's do a closet. Make it make sense. Anything in the closet? Ooh, look, a key and a dice. I love that. That's going to be so handy as we move forward in the game. Got 2 keys. Nothing else in here. You know, just for the sake of it, we'll check the inventory because we're here. Ugh, what a bad day 2. Okay. So now, yeah, we're gonna go back to the entrance hall, lose our 1 gold in the chapel. Yep, there it goes. You heard it. Just hold the door we got. It's not gonna go very far. We'll do the puzzle in the parlor. Not gonna read the note this time. I just read it. We know what the rules are. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. The Statement on the white box is true. So if that was true, then there would be a second wind-up key in this room. As I am very sure that there is not a second wind-up key in the room, I'm going to assume the white box is lying. This box and the white box are both empty. Now, if that's true, then I want to open the blue box. And I'm pretty sure this is lying, and that's lying, so that one has to be telling the truth. So, well, I'm pretty sure that one's lying, which makes this one a liar. So that one has to be true. So the gems are in this box. Not that it's really going to do me any good. Yep. I mean, I could have just ended it, but heck, why not? Let's just see what the commissary had. Oh, we got more notes. This is good. This is good. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. That's not true. With... Okay. With bathtub... Wait. Bathtub without bat. Sorry, I gotta write some stuff down. Bathtub without bat is essentially just H-tub, but that can be rewritten as buff thub hubbed. Bathroom. No, it's bath. It's just a bathtub. Huh. Huh. H-tub. Hot tub? Not sure. This seems new. I don't remember this being here. Dirigiblocks. Dirigiblocks. Interesting. Interesting. I think that's a cigarette dispenser. Not gonna lie. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only. All items 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 to 21. We got magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. All stuff I simply can't afford with my no monies. Well, you know, hey, one way or another, it ends here. Let's spend that one gem. Just to spread more gems everywhere else. Got that one back there. We don't have any other green rooms, so it's a net neutral. We don't have a shovel out here, even though there's 2 places to dig. So, unfortunate. I guess we'll go back to security just to see if we missed anything. No, there's no reason. We're going to end the day. We're going to call it a day. Sorry, that was a short one. Oh well, it happens. Sorry, just checking some messages real quick. Sorry, gotta respond to some messages here. Sorry. Yeah, let's see. Quaint cottage. Ouch. Total rooms 15. Third rank. Steps taken. Items found. New rooms. New rooms is cool. So what was that? That was the lavatory and commissary, I think. Be our new rooms. All right, day 3. Let's go. Day 3. Okay. You know what I'm not gonna do this time? Is barely step outside and then right back in. Because that was heckin' stupid. We're gonna start left. Let's start with billiard room. We'll come right to the puzzle. 7 is 7. 2 plus 4 plus 1, 7. 7 minus 4, 3. Nope, I missed one. 7, 7. 7 plus 6, 13 minus 4, 9. 20 minus 18 is 2 times 6 is 12. Alright, it gets harder every day apparently. 9 minus 1 is 8 times 2 is 16. I went the long way around there. Oh, thank God. 2 keys. What a great way to start. Do we have any loose change hanging out? Guess not. That's a shame. Okay. Moving right along. I don't really want to end things right now. Actually, or do I? Or do I? Really wish I could put this choice on someone else. We'll do a bedroom. We'll do a bedroom. Why not? Oh, what a good choice. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Nice. Nice. Alright. This one. We'll do pantry because then I'll immediately go up to 5. Hey. So yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack, but that's okay. This is a good backtrack because there's not that many rooms, and it goes. Wait a minute. You see what I'm seeing? You see what I'm seeing here? E. There's an E there. What's up with that? See? That's why you gotta look at this stuff, man. You gotta look at this stuff. Lux coffee. We don't drink no normal coffee. We drink Lux coffee. Okay. We want this one to just end. I think a guest bedroom is a great one. Honestly, gives us a quick 10 plus. We already have 2 keys. And there would really be no reason to come back. As long as we make sure, we gotta make sure everything's cleared out. We gotta clear everything out. Can't leave anything behind. This was about the billiard room. There's nothing on this table. Nothing over here. Those are good though. I can't remember what the heck they're called, but they're good. Oh, nice sunny day. Okay. Sorry, my dog's barking for some reason. dog stopped barking, so it must have not been anything important. Alright, so now the question is, once we go back to the entrance hall, do we go left or straight? I'm thinking straight, and we try not to grab corridor or any of the halls, so that we can definitely use those going north. That one would have been nice a little while ago. And of course, now we're looking at a situation where I'm either doing a dead end or using one of the hallways. I hate it. Closet. I'm gonna do a closet. It's risky, but I think it'll work out in the end. Oh, we got a dice too. That's nice. Just one though, and another key. Now we got 3 keys. 3 keys. All right. All of these suck. Like if I use any one of these, the game's over. So we're gonna redraw, and we're gonna go with corridor. And now we're gonna do hallway. And I reckon we try to go right first. That's a lie. Let's go right first. Now that's interesting, and I wish I had a gem to do it with. Huh. Secret passage. We'll do spare room. It's certainly quite spare. I think that this is kind of unfortunate. We got this whole corner down here that's not going to be able to get used now. But let's do this so we can get some gems, because we need gems to be able to open up certain doors anyway. So we should get those. Ah, and now we're also fortunate in that we can grab a magnifying glass to look more closely at things. The box, this box is the middle box. That's a lie. This one's lying. We have one liar. The gems are in the middle box. We don't know if that's true. This box is the middle box. Also a liar. This one's telling the truth. Sorry, I had to check text. Den looks like the perfect one for me. +1 star for each time you've drafted. I don't know what the stars do though. We'll do Den, because Den gets us closer to our goal. us a key. Alright, bunk room. That'll also give us more steps because it's a bedroom and we have... Nope, we didn't make it. Never mind. Let's do Nook. Noteworthy, yep. Okay, yeah, haha! Billiard puzzle notes, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, order of operations, in to out. Sinclair's secret. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Huh. Nice, nice magnifying glass. Like having that. Another key. Doesn't appear that there's a trunk in here to open. Number 10 on a tag. Not necessarily a dog tag. Alright, back toward the center. Courtyard. Courtyard sounds good to me. There's our shovel. And that needs a key card. Which we don't have. Nothing of interest was buried there. Would have been nice if it was a key card, huh? Aha! An old shoe. Excellent, excellent. Love that. We don't have any other green rooms, so there shouldn't be any other stuff to dig up. We do still have a way forward if this one dead ends us. Now, dining room. It's not a bad spot for dining room. Boudoir would be okay. Commissary would be okay. I like commissary more than boudoir, even though boudoir typically has stuff in it. I think I'm gonna go with dining room because it not only lets me get back, like keep the den room open, but also lets me go back into my next room without, well, if boudoir went back to den, I'd be okay with it, but commissary, I actually do have money, so, and I've already seen chapel pop up once, so it might be a good idea to go through here. Have these notes changed? Okay. Huh. Tree without fire? Well, a tree without fire is alive, so I don't know. That's weird. Can we get a better look at this? Yep, Swan Song. Nice. Now we got the security passcode. Swan Song. I don't think it's going to change. Oop. Before we leave, commissary. We can buy a gem. Or a salt shaker. Or sledgehammer. Or a metal detector. What good's a salt shaker? I don't know. I kind of want to. gonna buy a gem. And where am I going? I'm gonna go back north to the courtyard. Why did I do that? This is a key card. I don't have one. Oh, what a waste of steps. My bad, my bad, my bad. Get back to the hallway and then north from there. Alright, now. If this dead ends, that's the end of day 3. Drawing room is pretty dope, not gonna lie. Shame that we can't rotate them. Chapel, I do already have some gold. Breaker box. Breaker box. Keycard entry system off. We're gonna leave darkroom on this time. We'll turn garage on and gymnasium off. Now we can go back. Now maybe, I don't know. Do we have security room? No, we don't have security room, which means we might be boned. I probably went about this the wrong way. See, because now this is off, but its status is locked. And if I had the security room, I could set it so that they are locked when they lose power, but I don't have the security room, and I'm out of doors. Well, well, well. Call it a day. We had shovel, magnifying glass, coin purse. We still had 36 steps, 3 keys, 2 gems. Bummer. Let's call it a day. There's nothing else we can do. Another quaint cottage. We didn't claim any new rooms, but we saw one. The secret passage. And I'm pretty sure I never saw that one during my demo play, so that was cool. Day 4. I think we have 9 days. I can't remember. Any opinions on which way we should go first? Well, that one was short. And yeah, pretty sure these are that's a lie. Tempted to just end this run here with the storeroom, get another key and another coin and a gem. But we can do parlor and get 2 gems, so let's do that. And it gives us an extra door. No magnifying glass this time. I will say this is not the only spot it can spawn. No car keys either. There are 3 boxes in this room. That is objectively true. I wouldn't consider any of those to be boxes. That could be considered a box, but 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's also true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Ah, now they're getting harder. There are 3 boxes in this room. This is undoubtedly true in this case, in the context of the game. It's true. 2 boxes in this room are empty. In the context of the game, that's true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That must be a lie. And so it was. Look at him. Herbert Sinclair. Anyway. I think that's a good little start. I'm tempted to see what happens. But the fact that it's come up again, I feel like it'll come up again. So you know, because ideally I'd be able to put this somewhere where it's already ending, you know, where I can't go anywhere anyway. Not where I could theoretically go straight. Let's do a chapel. I don't got any money anyway. Oh, but now I do. I mean, I'm down for a courtyard, personally. I'm loving this. This is going very well, in my opinion. Ooh, metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Yes. But no shovel. So now we got 2 doors this way, 1 door that way, 1 door that way, and nothing going this way. Okay. So let's keep going north. Oh, the garage. Garage has... It's no way out, but the wall looks small going that way. Also, I don't think I've ever been in the garage. Let's do it. We gotta do it to learn. We're gonna do it to learn. I was like, what the heck is that sound? It's the metal detector. Okay. Lots of stuff here. Oh, Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Ooh, somebody's in trouble. It's not me though. Oh, oil on the ground. Queen of diamonds. Now, there was a time that I found the car keys, so maybe eventually we can get this open. Yeah, whether I hold it or not, it's always just a click. Alright, so now we're going to go back into the courtyard, left. Wait, I don't think I saw a shovel, but would have been a good spot for one. Billiard room? Because I can't afford passageway. So I think billiard room. Because who knows what it'll give us too, which is nice. Alright. 14 is 14. 12 minus 10 is 2. 3 times 3, 9. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 14 minus 2 is 12 times 2 is 24 minus 8 is 16. I must have done that wrong. Alright, 14 minus 2 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 24 divided by 8. More keys! I have so many keys. So many keys, no gems. Alright, we're going north. We gotta see what a star is. What that does for us. Wait. Oh, I can spin the globe. That's cool. But only the big globe, not any of the... Oh, wait, spin this globe too. But not the bookend globes. Interesting, interesting. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries, Bird and Sons, published in 1809. This book contains a star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star is 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks, have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, 3 steps. Dimitis minor, 1 gem. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Clavis the key. Dimitis major. Draxus the dead. The sale is 50% off today. Floriellis, Pluma Sky. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. I gotta swing it all the way over here now, so I can get to the other wheel. I think. Just like a cot, like a medical cot. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, no, I'm an idiot. Could've just came up here and done that. And then it's like, no, you have to be safe. You can't just walk off the side of the stairs. What normal person would do? I would. I would do that. I think it would be sick to have an observatory like this. I, however, would want to have it slightly like away from my main dwelling, so that I can better control light pollution and whatnot. North Star. Is that it? Is that all I can... I can't really... I guess I can't really move around, can I? Can I crank it up more? Will that work? Pretty sure it won't, but I'm gonna climb all the way back around this staircase just to make sure. You know? Because like, what if just cranking it up a little bit more works, and then I can see another star? That's the wrong way, man. That's the wrong way. Well, ain't that about par? I don't know, maybe I can come back later and try it again. But hey, I got 1 gold. That's cool. And I might not have to go back to the chapel. Admittedly, it did give me 4 pieces of gold, so it could take 1, I suppose. Aha, into the den. We search for things. And take the gem. Now we got 1 again, which is nice. Very nice. And we continue trying to go north. We'll use a key. We got plenty. Corridor is always left unlocked. I do like that. Let's go with spare room. Save corridor for later. Not locked? Interesting. Security. Gotta have security. A lever of some kind. Broken lever. Could prove to be useful. Unless written by hand. Let's check our inventory. We've gotten everything out. Oh, but yes. Yes. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting. We will confirm that. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. Back. Return to security menu. Log into network. Swan song. Password accepted. Oh, dial-up. Am I right? Interesting. Why is Office offline if I'm using it? Oh, because I'm in security. Electronic mail. What would I like to order from the commissary? Shovel. Awesome. We got a shovel coming in 1 to 2 days. So not today. Alright. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff in here that I can't access because of the whole not seen it yet. Cool, so there are permanence things, which is neat. Beware the Rooms of Red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Stars. There are several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest method, of course, is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations of constellations, which in turn provide beneficial effects. That makes sense. Let's log out. All right. And well, we can't go this way because there's no security card in the freaking security room. Doesn't make any sense. But we can go north. Oh man, why don't I have a freaking gem? Yeah, we'll use a key. Why wouldn't we use a key? Secret passage. Needs a gem. But oh, so we have to use a storeroom. Our farthest one north, we have to use a storeroom. Oh, infuriating. Especially considering that we still don't have a key card, which means where do we go from here? We can go back to security. Can't go that way because we need a key card. We can go down from den. We can still go up from hallway and entrance. I say we go down from den because I mean that's the fewest steps to get a new door. But I want to see my boy Reggie. Reggie! He's the best. Das Besta. What up, what up? We're on, what, day 4 now? Yeah, day 4. Can't go that way. Painting of earth and a plane. Interesting, interesting. Gotta keep an eye on those things. They change. They're different. They mean something, but I'm not sure what. Time? Currently reading as, what, 10:24? Everywhere. Let's see what we get. Of course we can't get a passageway. We could do a lavatory, but corridor. Probably the way to go, I guess. Oh. Another key! How amazing! I totally need more keys. So that gets rid of that door. Oh boy. This runs over. Officially. Yep, that's about the math puzzle in the place. Yep. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Bridge, person, whale, sheep, basketball. Dang it. Yeah, because look. We got this door here and that door there, but it's going to be the same unless it's a secret passage. But odds are the secret passage is going to want a gem to unlock it, and I have one gem. Okay. This might be doable. We might be able to survive. I need to go left, down, right, down, left. Thank God for that map. Yeah, I'd get lost so easy in here. And I still don't have a shovel, so I can't do anything with these holes. I'm gonna check in here just to make sure that I didn't just not grab the shovel. Okay, good, good. I would have felt really stupid about that. Shame I can't grab a beer though. Yep, thank you, Pittance. Alright, pray for me here. We need a secret passage that costs 1 gem. We actually got something that'll work. I was despairing there for a second, but then I remembered that I can come in here and turn off the electric keycard system, which means that door will be unlocked now. Turn on the garage, turn off the gymnasium, and then we'll turn all these to green, because I don't know why. Aha! Interesting. Now, the fastest way to get back, because we gotta get back to the security room. So, yep. Right out of here. Left. Sorry, right, left. Right. Left. Straight. And then cheeky little inventory check. Good. And now this door is unlocked. All right. We could do the pantry, or we could do the archives. Archives gives us more doors, and I want more doors. So it's not. It's gonna be harder because we're only gonna be able to see 2 out of the 3. But I think it's the way we gotta go. Now watch this. There's 3 coins in there. Sneaky, 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 eh? I know things. Hey, look, there they are. But the real question is, are there any secrets? Desk. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her pictured book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Second time winning this prestigious honor, the previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself a success by Gail Hermes. My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Questioned. Caleb Manning is publisher 2 and 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement. Victims of an unfortunate happenstance. The popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, but the charges were later dropped. Split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press. Okay. Great. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Mary Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday after getting to a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we're seeking information. So I'm pretty sure this woman is like my mother, and it's 93, and she's been missing since 87. Royal Museum heist. Has not been publicly announced. Ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the princess, priceless crown jewels whose material worth pales in comparison to the historical value. Interesting, 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 very interesting. Nice chair. Can I climb the ladder? Nope, of course not. A stag. Let's go this way. We got plenty of keys. Launder currency. Hopefully this doesn't mess me up. Oh, it's a terrace with no way out, which is not the worst thing ever, but not very good either, to be fair. Place to dig, but no shovel to dig, so oh well. We'll continue south, recognizing that unless I get a secret passage, there's no way for me to get farther north. So I don't want the furnace. And I can't afford the passageway, so there's really only one option there. Commissary. Lovely. Magnifying glass? Sledgehammer? What does a sledgehammer do? I don't know. Magnifying glass. Graph minus minecart. Interesting. Well, if I do boudoir, I have no more doors to open. And if I do drawing room, which I can't do, I would only have one. So I guess I have to do the archived floor plan with some hope. Ah, the dining room. The dining room allows me to continue on my journey. But I need to get one more level in before it'll give me a meal, which is unfortunately not gonna happen. I'll use a key, yeah, got plenty of keys. What I don't have is doors. Cool. I can walk back a lot of ways and get an extra 2 gems. Now, I mean, if there was a shovel out here, that'd be pretty cool. Nope, but another key. Awesome. Love more keys. We need to go south here. It's my only option. That really doesn't officially end me here. Here's open. I think this is the secret passage. I think this is actually the secret passage. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is cool. Yeah, I mean, look, it's all gray except for these books. Ah, the Halls of Holly. Green Thumb. The Key to the Bedroom. Red Rover and Gold Sink. Now here's my question. Is this going to be a secret passage to one of the rooms I've already opened? Or is this a secret passage to a room I have not yet opened? I don't know. see. So it has to actually work as a. It's not just like a tunnel you go into and then come out somewhere else. Yeah. So this is a dead end. Let's see. Closet. Yeah. There's really nowhere to go right now. What I am going to do is backtrack to all of my green rooms and get those gems, because why not? I honestly might not make it all the way back to Courtyard. Let's just see here. I'm sure there's a couple gems out there. 1 gem and 3 coins. Interesting. Because, like, if there were 3 coins, then a metal detector would be telling me about it. Spare room den. So yeah, all the way down to den, and then over to observatory, and then down some more. And then from here, there's only one way to go. And that's all my green rooms. So guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna actually just pop back and forth in here for a second and just basically give all my money back to the church. And then it's the end of the day. You must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. I'm actually going to call an intermission here, just because I need a break, get some more fluids in me, take a trip to the restroom. But I'll be back in, I don't know, about 10 minutes. In the meantime, just sit tight. All right, we're back. Wow, 2 hours streaming. We're doing Mount Holly, mid-sized villa again, 24 rooms, 63 steps. We still haven't outdone our first day, I don't think, on steps taken. Found 2 items and 5 new rooms. What were they? We had garage, secret passage, dining room, archives, and observatory. Day 5. Let's go. I got a good feeling about this one. Yeah, I've been very careful about putting my my fingers down lately. Yeah, anteroom has not changed. We're going back right. Right out of the gate, I'm going to go lavatory. Get it done. Just a waste of time. Shouldn't have even gone in there. Left. We'll do bedroom, sure. Good start. I feel like maybe if we get the magnifying glass on this, we might see something that we're not seeing now. Ooh, an apple. Very nice. All right. Can't lose money you don't have. And there's none on the tables. Now, one thing I did notice when I was here, I believe that's marigold. And then we have a gardener, a maid, a chef, a farmer, a jockey, a chimney sweep, and then there's the statues, which appear to be religious people. And that's one. Where's two? Alright, yeah, so farm, chef, stables, chimney sweep, jockey, marigold. Let's go left again, why not? I mean, security is going to get out of the way. I don't have any gems though, so we'll have to do a West Wing Hall. Huh. Weird that the windows are boarded up. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice, while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft south. Interesting. Because this is a dead end anyway, I'm going to do one of these two. This will either give me 2 keys, 2 gems, or 1 of each. But this lets me eliminate key cards right out the gate. But I do wonder now, I'd wonder if we're gonna make them red this time. I wonder if turning this off and then I was just reading this. It says that if you break it, it may not have the floor plans there. We want dark room on and we want garage off this time. I wonder though if making it so that key cards doors are unlocked by default when they lose power, if it has to be on for that to be initiated or not. We'll see, because it's off now and we haven't gone to the security room yet because I didn't have the gem for it. But now we're heading north. Corridor. Heck yeah. Love corridors. Garage, can't go in. Spare room. Basically a corridor. And billiard room or kitchen. Well, can't do kitchen, so we gotta do billiard room. We've already gotten into the 5th rank. We're still early. Let's do this puzzle real quick. 15 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 3 times 2 is 6. Divided by 6 is 1. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1 again. Silver key. Silver key leads to a room with many doors. I like that. I like that a lot. Orange. Was that 5? Yeah. Love that. Love that for me. Are these apples and oranges? No. That would have been cool. Just cruise right up to, hey, many doors. Here we go. Ooh. That's fun. 7 locked doors in the Great Hall. Wow. They're all locked and I have no keys. So back to the entrance hall to go north or the chapel to go west. We have to go to the chapel either way. It'll save me steps if I don't go back to the entrance hall. Corridor, west wing, right through there. Hallway, heck yeah. That's the ticket. Can we get some keys? Doors in the west wing are not more likely to be locked. This will be gems, which is also useful, but this is also gems and has more doors. Den. Makes sense. It just makes sense. It's more doors. I always go for the most doors if I can. Do you want to go back left? Or do I want to keep going right? I'm thinking left. Got a good feeling about West Wing. Nook will give me a key. So all 3 of these are gonna effectively cut off that door, that possible door there. But I think that's okay. I don't really need the coat check. I don't have any items worth saving. Storm room would be good, but observatory gives me another door and another star, which is good. It's already in position. Love that for me. Twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. I'm sure they're both locked. I doubt there's a key up here, but I have to check, because if there is and I don't know about it, it's going to haunt me. Alright. That's the same. I think that's the same. Alright, we want this one to go north, left. Oh, come on. Closet will give me 2 items. Might be some keys. Parlor gives me 2 gems, which I need. No magnifying glass. Unfortunate. Alright. 2 of these statements are true. That can be true. The statement on the blue box is true. If both of those are true, that's cool. The gems are in the box with a true statement. Well, this is going to take some thinking. If this is true, then all the boxes are true, which makes this one a liar. If this is true, then the gems are in the box with the true statement. If that is true, then this one is false. Because if that one is true, this one is false. Because that makes this one false too. So I think the gems are in this box. I was kind of nervous there, not gonna lie. I was honestly thinking that maybe I was wrong. So now I'm gonna go back to Den. Maybe pop back to the entrance hall real quick. Yeah, it's not that many steps. Yeah, see, I don't want to use my keys on those, although it might give me more keys, but it'll probably just be gems. Courtyard. More options, more better. Hey, look, a shovel. Oh man, wouldn't it be so nice if I just dug a bunch of keys here? Like, you dug up 16 keys. Turnip, hey, yeah, I like that. Some coins, very nice. And that's it for this one. Let's go north. Don't really want to do this. Get rid of my last gem, plus it would be a dead end, so pantry. And some more coins. Ooh, and some more movement. Love that. Love that for me. Closet. That's handy. Love that for me. And the key. Now we can go back to the Great Hall and open 2 doors that go north and west. Oh, getting back there is such a pain. We're going to lose so much movement. It's not even funny. Wait. We can still go south. I hate this. Ugh. Dang. Because there's 3 more rooms over there. There's items for sale. Works for me. Bathtub without bad. Still don't know what that's supposed to mean. Patio? Or kitchen? Food for sale doesn't really help me, because I'm broke. But this will give me another gem on the way back out, so... And have more spots for me to dig. Awesome. Old shoe. Love it. My favorite. Oh wow, pebbles. Nice. Very nice. I can throw them at people. Guest bedroom. Yep. Draw floor plans living north more frequently. I love that. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the commissary, grab our gem in the courtyard, go through the den, through the nook. Nope. Through the den, into the hallway, through the chapel, west wing, corridor, spare room, billiard room, great hall. Copy. There she is. And then den, hallway, chapel, west wing hall, which I'm not supposed to make. See, there it is again. And we are currently right where that E is. Huh. What does that mean? I don't understand. I wish I did. I wish I did. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to look stuff up for this game, but I'm so worried that I'm gonna have to. We'll do the dark room. Hey, what the? They were supposed to be on. They were turned on, man. You see, I need to look at that stuff. And now I don't have a key, so I can't even go that way. I'm gonna go back to the utility closet, I guess. So, Great Hall, yep, just... Okay, dark room on. If I walk all the way back there and it's off, and we'd be like, God damn it! Just, oh, so mad. There, okay, it's on. We're good. Because there's stuff to look at. So these are the maids. And then, yep, Sync-A-Co. This gives you the backstory that, like, that's how this guy made his money. Was making cameras. I need to read that. But this is in the... Oh! I need the magnifying glass to see what freaking code is right there. Oh, so I can... Oh, yes. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of Her Ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. So keep an eye on that. Gem. Can't really use because I can't go anywhere. Trying to look to see if there's anything in here that might be of use. There's that one again. This one's better. Okay. That one's pretty trash. Okay, interesting, interesting. And, yeah, now I'm stuck, right? Because I don't have a key to go forward. And yeah, so heck, I think that's the end of day 5 for us. Poodoo. Got another star though, that's pretty cool. Calling it. Mid-sized villa, respectable. What were our new rooms? Not lavatory, not dark room. Great Hall. Great Hall was the new one, and I think West Wing Hall. Alright, on to day 5. Here we go. Oh, sorry, day 6. That was day 5. See how fucking glossy this floor is? It's crazy. I'd really like to start with drawing room, but guess we'll do closet. Now look, a metal detector and a dice. That's actually like really handy to start off with. I do want to try to save the dice for when I really, really need it though. Keys or gems? I'm gonna go for gems. And I'm really hoping we get that magnifying glass again, because now I know what I can use it for. The statements on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This is about to get so annoying, I can already tell. Every box contains gems. Every box is black. That is false. That is false. That means this must be the true statement. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box is not black, so this box contains gems. Heck yeah. Wasn't that bad actually. I was more concerned when I saw how much text there was. Alright. I mean, I hate wasting doors. You know, the way I see it, we have a finite amount of doors. And any time that I put a door right up against a wall, I feel like I've failed immediately at that point. Got no money, and there's no money in here to take. Dang. Breaker box works for me. I'm just gonna turn the keycard entry system off, and that's all I'm doing. And we'll go north into a very nice security, which I do appreciate. Immediately go here, Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Confirm setting. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm setting. Back. Turn to security menu. View state inventory. There's one fruit that I have not officially collected. Hopefully it's in this room, because I don't want to backtrack. Hey, there it is. That's the stuff. Love that. Alright. Let's check out this way. Lose half. Whoo! No thank you. We'll take a pantry instead, please. Thanks. Yes, I'm aware there's money here. And the apple. Also very good. Nook is nice. Gives us a key which we don't have. Oh, wait. Courtyard. Let's try courtyard. I know I'm just got rid of the gem that I had, which is probably going to come in very handy here in a second. And then here we have a chest, which we can't unlock. Coin just sitting there. That's nice. Den. I like den. Gem. Love that. And we'll go north. It can't go north, it's locked. Fool. So we'll go south. We could do a storeroom, because that would give us a key. Then we could go north. Bedroom wouldn't be bad. Billiard room wouldn't be bad either. Storeroom might be best. We'll do billiard room. Alright, let's see. How hard is it today? 17. 10 divided by 2. 16 divided by 8. Divided by 2. What? 10 divided by 2 is 5. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Divided by 8 is 1. Okay. Okay. Fine. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Times 10 is 80. Divided by 8 is 10. The double color is so messed up. Okay? Should not be doing that double color stuff. That's too funky. Rather than go that way, I actually want to go back north. Heck, I'm gonna do it. I should. Oh, car keys. So now we need to get the garage, which does have to be on an outside door. Hallway would be good. Nook would be good. Kitchen wouldn't be bad. But I kind of want to go Nook. Nope, hallway. It's more doors. It's more doors. What do you want from me? It's more doors. Yep, that's still a lie. And oh, the passageway right here. Thank you. I will. Oh, there's no way it's gonna be unlocked. Yeah, knew it. Will this way be unlocked? Yes. I don't want furnace. I can't afford commissary. I have to go corridor. Bedroom. Locked. Yeah, I really shouldn't have used that key on that chest. I mean, I got the car keys and another gem, which did let me get the passageway, admittedly. But everything's locked. Hopefully this one isn't. We don't really want gymnasium. Gymnasium sucks. However, I can see a way that we could get around it by going through the billiard room, through the den hallway, and up the passageway. Maybe you get around on the left side too. Potentially. We don't have the green room, the red room. But I can afford it. Storeroom? Ah, fuck, gymnasium. Yeah, honestly, I'm totally cool with not even going in there. That would really cancel this out, you know? That would really cancel this out. Which would be really nice. But I need a key. And maybe a little bit of moral support, you know? A little moral support from my man, Reggie. What up, boy? He's the guy. Ouch. It hurts every time. Alright, passageway. Going north. We got a reroll. Ooh. I feel like dining room would be good. But we do need another key. Ooh, you know what? Locksmith's a dead end though. Locksmith is a dead end. Going dining room. And it might be a mistake. It's not locked? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna redraw. Library. Dark room. $29. $28. I gotta go all the way back to the freaking utility closet. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, I get an additional 10 if I put a freaking aquarium in too. We'll hit not yet, because I think there's another door in here. I can at least give it a quick try. It's locked. So, I have 27 steps. And I need to get back to the utility closet to turn the dark room back on. But really only if I can find the magnifying glass, which I currently do not have. So, I think we just go into the dark room. Nope. Go into the dark room and try these doors real quick. Key card. Interesting. Oh, baby, look at all those coins. Ooh, that's a special key. A safe deposit key. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Can I do anything with Alazar? Consider coin. What do you got for me, Alazar? Oh yeah, here we go.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Well, well, well. The great Alzara. That was something. That was a lot of stuff. Alright. Well, the rumpus room. Locked, naturally. Well, we can always go that way. We got 20 steps on deck from that food. But, oh, god dang it. Now red rooms are more common. That's lovely. Pretty sure this is locked. Yeah. I gotta go all the way back down here, and even then it's kind of a dead end. But I can find some keys, so... Let me do some counting real quick. So... 1, 2, 3, 4... Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get back to the entrance hall. And then with any luck, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so I gotta eat the food. I can't just not eat the food. And hope I get an aquarium soon. I have to have dinner now. Not sure why you're offering that, but don't. How do I get rid of messages? Okay. Ate dinner, back to 41 steps. We gotta go back down to the entrance hall and go west. So down the passageway, we'll check that door. I'm pretty sure it's locked. I'm pretty sure that one's locked too. Go down into the den, over to the courtyard. Did we never go north on security? Or was that one locked? What about the one by courtyard? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to check if that passageway was locked. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, pretty sure. And then this is not locked. And we got a nook. Although kitchen would be better for security. But I don't have a gem. I hate that. How many doors have I lost already? I haven't lost any doors yet. Now I'm losing a door. I hate that. I don't want to lose doors. Ugh. And I gotta use it right away? That's stupid. That'd be a waste. Observatory, we can't do. Guest room it is. Thank God there's a key. What a huge waste of time that whole bit would have been. Time, steps, and keys. I could unlock it. I could. But I shouldn't. Pantry, security, chapel. Pantry, security. Let's just check the inventory. I think there's just gonna be some trunks, maybe two. One trunk and one salt shaker. I don't know what the salt shaker does. But I need that freaking magnifying glass. Alright. Workshop is the only one that I can really use. A message. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell out secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read, the letter is not. You telling me I gotta read this? I gotta decipher this? Oh, hey, sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Let's go. Yeah, can't put things together right now. Don't have stuff that goes together. Alright, where was that trunk? I don't know, but we'll keep an eye out for trunks and we can smash them all now. That's awesome. What's up with that? I'm gonna go for the wine cellar. As strange as it sounds. Because I really don't want it to be less likely to find items lying around the house. And then if there's not a key down here, it'll be fine. We'll go get a key somewhere else. Okay. So, I can smash trunks and I have one key. So I need to go back up to billiard room. And go this way. So yeah, wine cellar. Are there any trunks in the wine cellar? No. Alright, are there any trunks in here? No. Any trunks in here? No. 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 None. Yeah. Take your bid. Take your bid. No trunks in here. And that's boarded up now, unfortunately. So back into the pantry. No trunks, no trunks. Haha! A trunk. Oh, special key. It's key to the secret garden. I might know where that goes. And I'm tempted to just run right there to get it. Now, see, if I hadn't used a freaking key on that, I could just break it right now. Stupid, Jed. Stupid. I think that's because of, yeah, see, I've already got so many red rooms. I don't want to do red rooms. Drafting plans. That one's okay. I don't think I've made a drawing room yet. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. My metal detector is beeping. Salt shaker. Whenever you eat food, gain an extra one. Nice. That's awesome. But why is this beeping? Oh, there's a key on the ground. I'm blind. Alright, this is gonna go south. Oh look, there's my aquarium. And it would go nowhere in the archives. Hopefully I draft some more bedrooms. Although I've already done the guest bedroom and the bedroom, but oh well. Oh, and here's The Red Prince by Marianne Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story that he read in the bath and in the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And you, as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in this same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. It's so funny. Oh, the lucky foot. Nice. Greater chance of finding items. Yes, thank you. Wish I could solve that real quick. Always bothers me seeing an unsolved Rubik's Cube. So now we need to go into the drawing room, billiard. We got a couple of keys, so let's go to passageway and rumpus room or bedroom. I don't know. Oh, well that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to go back to the workshop, but we do not have the footprints. So let's go back up to passageway. Freaking gymnasium. Or should we do bedroom and rumpus room? Or dining room? I don't know. I don't want to use my one gem. Hopefully, we find something in here that can be of use. Fortunately, we didn't. We just lost 2 steps for nothing. So bedroom, rumpus room, or dining room? I got a feeling about bedroom. Also, I have not been looking out for trunks. Special key? Heck yeah. Broken lever. Let's go. An apple for my troubles. Let's go. There's the crescent moon. That's the thing. Hey, let's go. We got a room for the antechamber open. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Big progress. Big progress. Now, spread fruit throughout the house. Oh, yes. I almost want to run back through all these rooms. Aquarium. No. Commissary. Let's go commissary. Because I have the dark room. I need the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. First thing. Shovel. Right away. And then I don't have enough for anything more. So that's it. But now I got a shovel. I got places I can dig. Old tin can, not worth nothing. Okay. Hopefully there should be some fruit lying around. Go back and get another gem real quick. Maybe not worth the 2 steps. Maybe it was. More coins. Cool, cool, cool. Any more spots to dig? No? Okay. That goes north. Alright, alright. What do we got? Alright. I get 5 steps if I make this. Actually, I would get 10 more steps if I made that. I mean, I could still get up in the rumpus room because that's the door we got unlocked anyway. I don't have enough for that anyway. And that's a dead end all around. Yes. Yes. Give me all the steps. You should let me eat the hamster. He's protein. Gosh, that's terrible. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he has not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and we'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Oh my gosh. Today's a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Wait, that was the last one, okay. I'm getting a beeping. Coins. Yes, very good, very good. Flashlight? Can't take the flashlight. Or anything else. Neat. Alright. So, secret garden, bedroom, corridor, passageway, dining room, rumpus room. Heck yeah. Keep an eye out for fruit. Should be just lying around. And, what's it called? Trunks. So I can just bust them open. Normally it wouldn't be worth it, but I'll actually be up 1. No, 2. Heck yeah. Alright, and I got the magnifying glass. So, where is it? There. Aha! We got it! We got it! Yes, okay. So, garden. Garden. Gate. Come on, pen. Right. 11:28. Alright, now we know. Oh, that's a key card. Totally missed that earlier. Anyway, well, it was dark. No wonder. Yes, so rumpus room. Are there any other doorways we can go through? that I've missed or forgot about? Nope. If this door ends wrong, then we're done. But we got tons of stamina, so we can actually run all the way back out if we want to. It's a possibility. It's locked and we don't have a key. That's fantastic. Okay, in that case, let me dig. Please have a key. Coins? Okay, coins, thanks. I need a key. Alright, we gotta keep an eye out for the trunks and more fruit just lying around. Boudoir? Still nothing in the boudoir. Hey, look, a safe. Can't tell what the code is. Anything else worth looking at? I don't think so. Anyway. Hey, look, a safe. There's no way it's the same one. I didn't think so. But now I feel like the answer has to be here. You know, like, I guess, well, actually, that's not the right safe, is it? That's not the right safe. And yeah, there's like nothing in the image that would give you the key. The code, I mean. At least not that I can figure. Not without like brute forcing it and trying a bunch of different combinations to see which one worked. Anyway. South. So, right. Yeah, no. Not worth it. Aha! An apple. Billiard room. Drawing room. No fruit. Annoying. Nursery. Fruit. Exquisite. Okay, so back to the den, the courtyard. Have not yet dug here. We got some keys. Old shoe. Excellent. Well, there's a banana. That's cool. And 2 coins. Wonder if I can buy some keys. Locksmith. Or door to get a locksmith on. So, you know, that's not gonna work. Yep. Bummer. Let's just check what we got in the old inventory. 1 fruit, 2 coins. Okay. So that's cool. So we're looking for a fruit, 2 coins. There's no more trunks, apparently. Did want to pop in here because now I do have more stuff. Rabbit's foot. Okay. Okay, no. No. Yeah, no. Oh. Burning glass? What? What does this do, I wonder? Can light candles and ignite fuses. Okay. Huh. So there's something I can do with the broken lever and other stuff. But I don't have the right stuff. But I can now light candles and fuses. So we gotta keep an eye out for candles and fuses. One thing I did want to do was go check out that orchard with the lock on it and make sure that the code works. And then ask myself if it's worth coming out here at the start of the next day. You're kidding. That has to be it. Come on. How's that not it? That's bogus. It's a lie, okay? It's a lie. I know what I saw. That was the code. It was the anniversary, actually. It was when they carved it into the tree, I guess. Now, are there any candles or fuses down here? There's a torch. Can I light the torch? Yes. Oh, yes. We did stuff. Okay. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operation in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Always draw a tunnel while drafting in this room. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Yes, I would. And that's just a blueprint, I guess. All right. That's cool. That's new. What to do now? I don't know. I suppose look for a candle or a fuse. I know one thing I'm going to do. Make a wish. Check this door again, I guess. Still locked. Still locked in a way that doesn't even make it seem like I could unlock it. You know? The true box does not always contain the prize. Well, yeah, obviously. Worth it? So many steps. I'm amazed how many steps we've done today. It's crazy. A. Why A? I really should decipher this. Alright, let me pull up okay. I got a picture of a scale. So that one would be an EF. EF. See, I feel like I don't know what I'm looking at here. Because then the next one would be GE. Like it's on the G and the E, so I don't know which one to do. I hate this. I hate this so much. I just don't even know. GE, and then what the heck would that be? Freaking. Sorry, trying to decipher freaking musical notes here. Not going well for me. Okay, let's forget that one for now and do the one below it. It's on the line and then skip a line on the line. So G, B. And then E. G, no, EB. And then back to E or G. What? Doesn't make any sense. I can't freaking read music, guys. This is terrible. That's a G2. I don't understand. How do you read sheet music, man? I'm giving up on this one. I can't read it. So, in that case, where can I go and do something? Nowhere, really. I mean, dead end all the way around. I got a key. I need a key there, and I got this door open. Like, it's infuriating just how close we actually got. All this crazy stuff we got. I just need one key. Just need one key. Well, and you know what the thing is too? I used a key on the chest in the den, and if I hadn't and I just waited, it wouldn't have impacted my game, and I could have busted it open with the sledgehammer later on anyway. Vault key 149. Look at all this stuff I got, man. But there's nowhere left to go. I can't go anywhere. Heck. Well, call it a day, I guess. Excited to see what the stats are for this one. East facing in. Nice, nice. 123 steps. Wowza. That's crazy. 10 new rooms. I'm not even going to try to pick them all out. But I mean, wine cellar, workshop, nursery, gymnasium, Abattoir, Rumpus Room, Furnace, Bunk Room, Secret Garden. That might be all of them. I don't know. That was a really good one. I think we'll do one more tonight, and then I'm gonna call it, and we'll pick this up in the future. Sorry about that, just adjusting a fan across the room. I always seem to have the best success when I start right. And I will say I like to kind of shoot to this inside corner. Sorry, this outside corner. Bedroom looks good to me. Nothing special in here for me though. Moving on. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That'd be cool. That's a new one. However, I have no gems. So let's go to the den and get one. It is kind of nice that it's not like you need a certain gem to unlock a certain color room. We want more gems or a key? I think I'm gonna go for a key. And I don't have enough gems for the passageway. So let's do the closet and get some items and get rid of this dead end. Key and a gem, perfect combo in my opinion. Flashback here. Hopefully this is just unlocked. Yes, it is. Now, like I said, I'm a big proponent of don't waste doors. If you have a door, it needs to connect to a door. So in this instance, the only one I can do that's not going to cost me a door is storeroom. And it has the added benefit of providing a key, a gem, and a coin. Possibly other stuff sometimes. Oh, remember that. There's a spot to dig in the storeroom. I suppose we could leave now, but not without seeing my man Reggie. Look at this guy. Living the best life. Alright. Bye, Reggie. See you next time. So now, back to the bedroom corridor, back to the entrance hall. We'll go up 2, and then back down. So that's a net neutral room, which is nice. Move into it and out of it for free. I feel like forward next. Gonna have to be spare room for me. Like to avoid those red rooms at all costs. Is it just me, or is that getting more painted? I can't really tell, but I feel like that's more paint than was there before. All right, let's check our map. So commissary would take us left, and we have the gems for it. Parlor would be losing a door. Breaker box is handy. So I think we're gonna go commissary. And I can't really afford to buy anything right now. So I'm actually gonna pop back and go left real quick. Sorry, west. I gotta stick to north, south, northwest, and east, and south, of course. Observatory. We should be up to 4 stars now, which is pretty cool. 3 stars. What is 3 stars? Plus 3 steps. Excellent, excellent. What I want to do is I don't want to look at it when it's a bad one. You know, like there is a couple bad ones. We'll check out which ones they are. We can keep an eye out for them. But you don't want to look through the observatory when it's a bad one. So that's good. Yeah, so like when I have 12 stars, I do not want to look at the observatory. Absolutely not. But everything else is fine. Okay. Go north. Ooh. Yeah, so unfortunately, no matter what we do here, we're going to lose a door. Which honestly really bodes ill for how this goes. Like, I just feel like we do better when we don't lose doors. So let's pay the piper. Be nice if we paid the piper and there was like 4 gold just sitting there, like sometimes. Without losing doors, we gotta go kitchen. But if we do, no matter what we do, we're done. This is it. We're done now. See, this is what I mean. I swear, as soon as you start losing doors, you're done. And it's such a shame after such a long run. I think I will do one more because this one was so quick. Let's see, what was for dinner tonight? Porterhouse steak. Oh, a showroom. We don't have a showroom. And that was a short one. Wow. I don't even know if that's going to be a cozy cottage. That might just be a hovel in the ground. A small cottage. 13 rooms. Wait, 3 by... That's 12. I guess that one counts. Oh well. One more. We'll do one more because that one was so short. The bummer with this is that I don't want to play this when I don't want to stream. I can't because I gotta stick with the days. But oh man, I freaking love this game. All right. Even though it didn't work out well for me, I'm gonna go back right again, and we're gonna start off strong with the den. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's any trunks or extra items, which, while being a bummer, is okay. Honestly, yeah. Because 4 is a gem, so that's going to be a net neutral room, except for the steps. Cool, excellent, love that. And we got one more diamond, one more star helping us out in the future. I like corridor. Corridor's great. Shame. Oof. I don't really want to do closet, even though it would give us probably a key, and maybe something else very useful. I kind of want to save bedroom. I like, ideally, you'd get the one that gives you 5 steps every time you make a bedroom first. That way, every bedroom you make gives you an extra 5. But it doesn't always work out like that. I think for the sake of continuance, I'm gonna go pantry. And yep, we're gonna get a nice apple. Look around for a salt shaker, not seeing one. Okie dokie. And then we have a kitchen, storeroom, and a Nook. Let's go Nook. Get the key. And no trunk. Whenever you drive to bedroom, gain 5 more steps. See, that's what I'm looking for. But I also want to just keep going straight and not spend my last gem for that. However, we could. Yeah, I think we will. Because I was talking about it. Plus, we got lucky, and there's some dice here, which are very handy. Oh god, what have I done? Oh no. Oh jeez. Not to fret. All fixed. And that's why we don't move our cursor around when we're using double screens and streaming. Alright. So that was the dead end. We gotta go back to the den. And then north. Spin. Ooh, I think billiard room works really well here. Salt shaker money, food. No? Okay. Alright, math puzzle. Here we go. 8. 10 minus 5 is 5. Times 4 is 20. 7 minus 3 is 4. Times 10 is 40. Divided by 2 is 20. 4 plus 12 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. Times 2 is 22. Minus 11. Sorry, divided by 11 is 2. Ooh, silver key. A room with many doors. Is that the room we want here? Yes. However, as it just so happens, it's not an option. It wasn't locked. This will actually, so we'll be at 45. We'll be back up to 50 if we do this. But this would give us 2 gems, which really would be handy. I don't know what to do. Could redraw. I could. I don't think I should. I think we go for extra steps in the hope that going left will be better. And we'll have plenty of stuff. So yeah, I just drafted, so I get 5, and then I step in, minus 1, plus 2. And then minus 1 when I come back in here. Back to 50. Nice. Spare room. That's the same amount. Alright, we can't do a dead end, so we have to do laboratory. Can't do laboratory, we got no gems, so we'll do parlor. Alright. I know this game. A box next to this box is true. That might be true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's false. That's false. This one's true. A box next to this box contains gems. Got it. Alright. Security. Perfect. Love it. It's my favorite. What's what we got? We left anything behind? Nope. Nope. While I'm here, better do the security stuff. So key card system. Key card system. Set security level. Low. Confirm setting. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm setting. Back. Return to security menu. Exit. Cool. So that's done. That's taken care of. There's that one again. What does the E mean? It's where we are right now. Again. That's wild. Alright, this will take us north. Drawing room. Absolutely. Yes. That's the same thing that we've looked at before. Alright, let's keep going north. It's the objective, right? I mean, not gonna lie. Makes sense. It's the only one that keeps us going. But I can use a free redraw here. That's not effective. See, this isn't effective if you have no other green rooms. But the breaker box would allow me to quickly get the all the keycard doors taken care of flat out. Keycard entry system is off. Still don't know what the VAC indicators are for. Like I said, I don't want to look stuff up for this game, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's redraw. It's free, we might as well. Courtyard. I do like courtyard. I don't have gems. I'm not gonna go in there right now. Watch this. If I went to that door, I wouldn't be able to see what I have drawing in this room. But now I can. Don't want to lose doors. I'm losing doors either way. I'm losing doors either way because I don't have any freaking gems. Fuck. Storeroom. What up, Reg? How you living, bruh? Doing good? Awesome. Good to see you. Alright, dark room time. Let's go. I'm not going to be able to see what this is. And if it's bad, I'm done. This one, it's like, it's so close, you might as well, you know? Because then, yeah, look, here's a key card. That says 1128. I guarantee it. And now that tree's cut down. Was the other one different? No, that's the same one. It's the same garden area with the little shack and that, but that tree's gone now. Yeah, so here it is. Here goes nothing. Oh, I can't see. Always draws tunnel while drafting in this room. I mean, this ends me. This I can't afford. I gotta do tunnel. What the heck? Oh, this is great. Always draw a tunnel when you're in this room. What? Oh my god. I mean, I feel like I gotta do courtyard because it'll give me more doors, but tunnel all the way? I gotta see what happens if you tunnel all the way. Look at all these spots to dig too. If only I had a shovel. Special keys? Silver key? I mean, we'll use a regular one right now. Tunnel. If I don't get courtyard again, I'm gonna be so upset. Hey, look, a shovel. Alright, this is hilarious. Tunnel. I mean, if you always get tunnel when you have a tunnel, why wouldn't you just keep tunneling all the way to the end? Come on, give me something good. There's so many things to dig. Gotta give me one that's good. Ah, boy, some coins. Heck yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, I got the shovel. That's cool. And turnip, nice. Alright, this one I really should use my silver key to get a room with many doors. Lose half. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, so safe code 9083. This is a red card and it's typed though. So I believe because of the whole security stuff that we got told about. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Office safe. But what's nice about that is that we know that door is unlocked. I'm gonna have to go with hallway on this one. But that door is currently closed. And that one's locked. This one's not. I'm gonna have to go with dining room on this one. Although, being able to buy keys would be nice. Because that's the thing though, is like, if I do this, that door is probably gonna be locked. But I'd have so much more food. We'll do locksmith. That just makes sense. Because there's no way that door is not going to be locked. I got 6. I guess we'll get 1 key. That's all I can afford. 1 key. Which means if the next door is locked, I'm toast. Alright, courtyard. It's a joke. Is this because I tunneled? Is this because I tunneled so much that you're gonna do this to me? Let me get so close. Look, there's that gem that I just needed to do the courtyard. Let me redo it real quick. Yeah, because let's see. Yep, dead ends all around. But that's how close I came. It's right there. There's the anteroom. Right there. And this does also answer the question, if I tunnel directly at the door, well, the door would still be closed. You got to be able to find, like we did that one lever that opened up this door over here. So, fortunately, that's going to be it for the day and for my day. So, if you joined me for this, I really appreciate it. I'll probably be streaming again. I'm not sure when. but it's kind of fluctuating between good weather and bad weather. So eventually, I will. Ooh, we got Architect's Villa. That's interesting. 6 drafting rooms. Really? So we got a drawing room. And I guess the tunnel. New rooms 3. Conference room, tunnel. Locksmith. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Well, that's going to be it for me. Until next time, I'm Jed.